Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
To the air, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a New England first down. Shotgun give now to Bigsby.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Jukes out a one-stop. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Now Milton to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Second and 12 behind the sticks. The throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Throwing now, Milton. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Milton back to throw. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast. Third down from the gun. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Milton. Complete out to the right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to throw. Here's Milton. That's Bigsby. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Bigsby. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They run it again with Bigsby. Will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're one. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Goff to the air now. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. A give left side for Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And in for the Detroit touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fox now to kick this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Has the connection to Jones. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. Second and 10 now. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Motioning left is their running back. Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Milton now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now Milton to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions taking over on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Fox now to kick this one away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. And it bounces out of bounds for the touchback. So no harm, no foul.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 36. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
To the air, 3rd and long. Sharp there to haul it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He'll throw it yet again. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Going with Bigsby here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Throwing now, Milton. That's Bigsby. He's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This is ahead for about 5. Stop made by C.J. Henderson. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. They cobbled together a yard there. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff now on 3rd down. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He finds Laporta. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Wilson's got it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Throwing again, it's Goff. He's on the move. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Cut at the 10-yard line. There it is, touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run this with Bigsby. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Second and 13. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Lions have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivered. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. Another try following the sack. Getting out to his left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing is gone. Catch made by Mitchell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That's going to be caught by Mitchell. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Gibbs scores, touchdown Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Bigsby. Broke through the tackle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Milton back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Consecutive sacks have them staring. Back to throw. Here's Milton. And he'll get it up to the 44. Forget that it was fourth down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
And the Patriot first down.
Milton. Forced. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw, Milton. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I hate those situations, Cade, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have two to work with in this final quarter. Ball at the 33 for first down. Slot man motioned over. First down throw from Goff. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. Woo, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they pick him off again!
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, Goff. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down, at the 29-yard line.
Now Goff. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now it's Bigsby. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They go play action on first. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's Bigsby. He's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Patriots.
Has the connection to Jones. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Patriots first down.
Carry here for Bigsby. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 30 on second down. Into the hands of Bigsby, complete. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Patriots just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Third down, 1 yard to go. Milton now. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First down, New England.
Handoff here for Bigsby. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Got to hurry this to the line.
It's with pick number 6. Brings up second and 4.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Has some room to work. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
He's throwing for it. It's caught. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. The Patriots had a shot at it, and they've got it! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Taken in by Williams outright. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. Catch is made in close. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go for it. Goff. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Lions are running them out of the building. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. They've got a man in motion. And he's got a free play here. Catch made by Chark. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our lasting image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Lions are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.